the Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Aaron Reeves.
Well, those temperatures, those are slowly moderating. We've still just been kind of stuck in this gloomy, foggy, rainy pattern. That's not, for the most part, going to change until we get basically into the second half of the weekend. In the meantime, areas of light sprinkles and showers and drizzle moving through the region. This boundary will continue to lift north for us. We'll continue to see those temperatures moderate. And we also have the fog that we're dealing with as well. Just some light showers down near Henrietta, also back from Pawnee through Stillwater. And then just kind of a scattering of light activity. Other than that, a little bit more widespread activity southwest Oklahoma City and also into Arkansas and over into Missouri. So here's what we have going on. It's been a foggy go of it today. That's not going to change. This is downtown Tulsa. There's the Guthrie Green. The only reason we can see it is because the stage is lit up. Otherwise, it'd be tough sailing. Vaughn's been out. He's heading towards the Muskogee area. He's between Broken Arrow and Muskogee basically now. You can see a little bit foggy there. It's not as dense as it has been at times. Still some drizzle, but he's moving along. The roadways are wet, and we have those dense fog advisories basically for the entire state except for McCurtain County. The Shreveport National Weather Service office is responsible for McCurtain County, and they haven't issued a fog advisory for them. But visibilities are generally low, especially from Tulsa to the west, where we're less than a mile, quarter mile in Tulsa, half mile in Stillwater, quarter mile down in the Muskogee area. So those foggy conditions, those look to stay with us all night long. We'll see those off and on. It'll be thicker and less thick at times, just kind of depending on where you are, but generally foggy throughout the remainder of our night. And then it'll eventually reduce tomorrow, but visibilities are still going to kind of stay down because it's just going to be wet and cloudy. 41 today in Tulsa, Oklahoma City, 49 in Fort Smith. Look at Shreveport at 64, 40 in Wichita, 33 in Dodge City, and it's basically been Saskatoon weather the past 4 days. We're finally sending Saskatoon weather back to Saskatchewan, and we're going to get more normal type weather of 40s and 50s for us, maybe even some 60s as we get into next week. So back to kind of where we should be and eventually a little bit above. Here's a live view of Jinx. Once again, it's foggy outside, nothing new there. 40 degrees, north wind at 7, and the dew point is 40. So we are 100% saturated as far as that goes. We're in the 30s and 40s across the state of Oklahoma. The only warmer spot is basically down into Idabel, where it is 56 degrees. Overnight tonight, we'll keep the drizzle, a couple of showers. That fog will stay in place. We'll wake up basically right around 40 tomorrow morning. Going into the afternoon will be a touch warmer. Cloudy skies, a few showers here and there. Those temperatures mid to upper 40s. Going towards Wednesday night and Thursday morning, we'll drop back down into the mid and upper 30s. And then Thursday afternoon, we'll see those clouds basically hanging tough, but we'll be back into the low and middle 50s. So that's certainly going to feel a whole lot nicer than where we've been. 50 will have never felt so good. And then Friday morning, 30s, and then a few more showers with another approaching system. We'll be back into the 50s for Friday. As we go forward, once again, rain chances off and on the next several days. Then we'll finally get to dry out. We could see around an inch, give or take, widespread across the region over the next 7 days as well. Locally higher, locally lower amounts, but generally around an inch, near normal through the weekend. But when we finally get the sun, we'll start to see those temperatures really warm up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week. Pretty much all a good bit above normal, which I think most of us are ready for. We're ready for a break. We're ready to get outside, run comfortably, play golf, walk the dog, go to the park, you name it. It'll be a lot better for that all of next week. And as we take a look at your extended forecast, near normal the next several days, off and on rain chances, foggy tonight and tomorrow, much warmer next week. That is it for me. We'll have sports coming up.